7 things you must know when starting a business. Welcome back to the channel WISGRAM, where you can get practical wisdom for money, investing, success, and more. In today's video, I'll be sharing the 7 important things to know when starting a business. But before we begin, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so that you wouldn't miss any of our new videos that will be uploaded every week. Now, let's get started. Starting a business is no joke. You need a good plan and consistent effort to succeed. Many people think that business is like playing golf, easy and fun, only to find out that it is much more difficult than studying in college. I'm saying this fact not to scare anyone who would want to engage in building a business for themselves, rather to lead them into the right path to success. By being able to know the important things to consider before setting off a business venture, unfavorable circumstances in the future could be avoided. Here are the 7 things to know when starting a business. Number 1. Don't talk, act. Talk is cheap because, admit it, nobody cares about the plan. They all care about the result. How many times have you reminded yourself about engaging in physical fitness or in learning a new skill? Have you actually acted on it? That's the trap that most people fall into: execution. People blurt out about something, from starting a new project to launching a company, but the truth is, only 1 out of 60 of them actually do anything about it. Most people find lame excuses and reasons, like they're busy, they don't have much time, and end up doing nothing. Successful people know that the world doesn't care about the plan you have in hand. It can be the best and the most perfect idea you have, but if you keep talking about it without getting things done, nothing will change. The real world isn't some fairy tale where you can fantasize everything. There are no magical wands or genies, so you have to realize that the secret to a successful business is by starting to act on it. Talk is cheap. Let your work speak for you. Number 2. You are the only one who cares about your business. There might be some who would seem to get inspired with your ideas, but nobody would want your plan to succeed as much as you do. This is an important consideration if you're planning to start a business, especially if there are multiple owners. Let's say you are the one who came up with the idea of building a coffee shop. You ask your friends to be part of it. Well, every member would want to see it succeed, right? Everyone will be willing to do whatever it takes to make the business a boom. However, there are chances that some will pull out with reasons like they're no longer passionate about the idea you're up to, or they got tired and want to move on to something else. In the end, you'll be working independently to maintain the execution of the plan you had. Having a team in starting a business is a great thing since each of them has a unique contribution to offer. However, bringing people in a big engagement is also a high risk. No matter what way you're moving forward, you need to make your business a priority, even if that means you have to work and continue alone. Number 3. Remember, you are the business. Have you also thought that a lot of money is needed to start out a business? Well, I beg to differ. Most people assume that those who are financially struggling can start a business. Why? Because their focus is on the final stage of the plan, where there are a lot of considerations like several employees to pay and varieties of product to purchase. That's the other side of the coin. You have to remind yourself that a business starts with an idea from one person, which is you. You are the business. You might probably wonder how you can start working on something if you even have no money in your pocket. Get a short-term job, save money, and start engaging in what you want to do. I know someone who started from scratch, but his dream was big, so he acted upon it. Now, he owns a cafe frequented by many people. What you need to realize is that in the beginning of the journey, of course, it will not be easy. There are bumps along the road. But you have a lot of time. That's your key. Consistently convert that time into money. Number 4. Be willing to take sacrifices. What is your reason behind starting a business? Most people say they don't want to work for someone else. They want to have the freedom, or they want to be the boss themselves. Not everyone loves the idea of working the 9 to 5 shift per day, so they think of something different, something difficult but with more money coming in: a business. From 8 hours a day, they work for 10 to 12 hours including the weekends. They have to wake up early and sleep late, sacrificing their good sleep. They even have less time for their families and friends. But it's just it. Success doesn't come for free. You need to make the business a priority and sacrifice other things behind. Well, the fruit of labor is what drives inspiration to people, but the amount of work, effort, and sacrifices you put in is what defines success. Number 5. Fail but adapt fast. Unexpected situations always happen. Things don't always go according to plan, and you need to remind yourself that you are a novice at this and that there are many things that you have yet to learn. Also, you need to rethink the way you look at failure and what failure actually is. Everything is just a part of the game, and think about your journey as gathering data so you can make a more sound decision in the future through all of those failures. Intelligent people choose to keep going. Except for their plan beforehand, their mindset is to look at failure as learning towards growth, change, and success. If you fail, you don't stop. Instead, you need to rise stronger. That's just how it works. Number 6. Focus on managing resources. Your long-term success depends on your ability to manage your resources. You have several resources present. You just need to open your eyes and look at their value. What do I mean by these resources? You have your time, abilities, the people around you, or maybe a little money in your piggy bank. So it's up to you to allocate those resources at the best time at the best place. Don't complain about not having enough to begin with. You have enough, so make the most out of it. Be resourceful. It's time to get out from where you lose and enter a new door to where you'll win. Number 7. There are no shortcuts to anything. Just like baking, you need to follow the step-by-step procedure in order to yield a quality product. If the baking time is for 25 minutes, you have to wait for 25 minutes. Otherwise, your cake would either end up unfluffy or unbaked. This case is the same with business. Well, almost to anything. Daring to cheat won't make you win. You'll just have to suffer from the consequences. You can't jump from one business to another simply because they're hard enough to handle or you want to do something new. You have to put in more work instead of looking for shortcuts, because by building a solid foundation out of your business, you'll give real value to it. And later on, I tell you, you'll realize that you actually made the right decision to take the long and rough path rather than the easy one. These are just a few things that most entrepreneurs must know when they first start out their own business. If you consider starting your own business and wish to be successful, I'm sure that these 7 things will help you plan your goals. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you again soon in another one of our episodes. Once again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family so that they can enjoy it as well. With that said, have a wonderful day everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.